10 best places to visit in Massachusetts. Massachusetts is made for history lovers. After all, the Pilgrims landed there in 1620. Its colonial residents were a force to be reckoned with during the American Revolution. But the Bay State also boasts a vibrant cultural scene through the visual, reading, and performing arts. And nature isn't forgotten either, with an abundance of hiking trails, bird watching, and beach activities. Plum Island. Plum Island is a great destination for nature lovers. It's a bird watcher's paradise, a heaven for migrating birds, and a breeding ground for shorebirds. Joined to northeast mainland Massachusetts by a single bridge from Newburyport, even the island's name suggests a connection with nature. It was named after the beach plums that grow on the sand dunes. Public beaches are plentiful, and the fishing whether from the shore or boat is great. The coastal ecology is delicate, and visitors can only access the dunes by boardwalk. There are many lodging options on the island, including bed and breakfast, inns, and rental cottages. In addition, there is a population of year-round residents. The Berkshires. Nature and art exist compatible in the Berkshires, a hilly area in western Massachusetts. Most of the hills are under 1,200 feet high, although a couple do climb higher to the sky. The Berkshires are filled with hiking trails, including parts of the Appalachian Trail. The highest waterfall in Massachusetts, Bash Beach Falls, is located there. Travelers who get tired of hiking can take in on an art museum or two, including the Norman Rockwell Museum or a concert at Tanglewood Music Center. The Boston Symphony Orchestra makes its summer home in the Berkshires. Northampton. Northampton is a charming college town in the Pioneer Valley, with a picturesque and vibrant downtown, consisting of numerous art galleries, restaurants, and shops sprinkling among coffee shops and performing arts venues. It is home to the Smith College, a prestigious women's college. The presence of college students and their professors gives the town a distinctly liberal political atmosphere. More than 20% of Northampton is devoted to open space and greenways, which makes strolling a delight. Cultural activities include a vibrant music scene and annual film festival. Nantucket. Nantucket is a popular summer tourist destination, with a population that jumps from almost 11,000 year-round residents to 50,000 in the summer. It offers quiet harbors, dramatic cliffs, sandy beaches, lighthouses, and beautiful old mansions, besides many gardens. The island is popular with artists and writers, as well as with visitors that go for the annual Summer Music Festival. Today, it is a playground mainly for the wealthy, having one of the highest home property values in the United States. New Bedford. As the sixth largest city in Massachusetts, it is known as the Whaling City, because it was one of the most important whaling cities in the world during the 19th century. The New Bedford Whaling Museum is the largest museum in the United States devoted to whaling. It has whale skeletons in display. Across the street from the museum, Seaman's Bethel is a capital that was immortalized in Moby Dick. The visitors can also tour a whaling merchant's home, as well as museums devoted to art and firefighting equipment. The city also has its quaint side, with several districts that are deemed historically valuable. Martha's Vineyard. New England's largest island, Martha's Vineyard, is a popular summer destination for the wealthy, including numerous celebrities who have homes here. Martha's Vineyard was the home for the first Jaws movies in 1974, with some scenes also included in the two sequels. Located 7 miles off the Cape Cod, the island is accessible by boat or air. The island boasts great beaches for swimming or surfing, panoramic views of the Atlantic from cliffs on the island, an outdoor tabernacle, and several notable lighthouses. Salem. Travelers who aren't afraid of ghosts and witches may want to spend Halloween in Salem. Home to the witchcraft trials in the days when Puritans ruled the city, haunted happenings take place all over Salem. But those who visit at other times can learn about witches at a special museum devoted just for them. Salem was also the settings for Nathaniel Hawthorne's The House of the Seven Gables, which is an historic house worth visiting. In Salem, there is also Oyster Fest that takes place every September, and art shows and theatrical productions are popular events throughout the year. Plymouth. This is where it all began, back in 1620. Travelers can transport themselves back in time at Plymouth Plantation, a living history museum that shows how the Pilgrims lived in 1627. Next comes a tour of Mayflower II, a replica of the ship that carried the Pilgrims to the New World. You can be one of the estimated 1 million visitors a year at Plymouth Rock, site where the pilgrims supposedly stepped ashore. Travelers can also tour a cranberry farm, visit historic homes, or play around or golf on more than a dozen courses. Cape Cod. Cape Cod is an arm-shaped peninsula located in the easternmost part of Massachusetts. It has developed into one of the most popular places to visit in Massachusetts in the summer. Lighthouses, cranberry bogs, swimming beaches, and walking and biking trails dot the Cape Cod National Seashore. The popular resort town of Provincetown, at the very tip of the peninsula, is the site of the first landing of the Pilgrims. Boston. Boston is loaded with history, from being one of the oldest cities in the United States to hosting the world's famous Tea Party. Visitors can relive Boston's participation in the American Revolution by walking the Freedom Trail. But the Commonwealth's capital is so much more than history. The capital and largest city in Massachusetts, as well as the largest city in New England, also is home to successful professional athletic teams, as well as the Boston Props Orchestra. Whether travelers are visiting Paul Reverse's house or Fenway Park, cultural activities and fine dining opportunities abound in this eastern city by the bay.